Hi, my name's Chad Corbett, founder of the Magnum Opus Project. I wanted to take a minute just to share the vision of this company with you so you kind of have an understanding of how we got here and where we're headed. I was very fortunate to have an exciting career and find a lot of success at a young age. There was no lack of hard work. I'm not going to lie, it wasn't that easy. But I was able to achieve complete financial independence by the age of 38. And my original vision was to ride adventure motorcycles around the world and develop clean water systems. And I took a bit of a sabbatical year while I still had my companies. I did travel a good section of the developing world and installed clean water systems and solutions. And I've contributed to that, to continue to contribute to that. But I kept challenging myself and saying, if you selfishly take yourself out of the marketplace and no longer share your vision and values and knowledge, is that costing the world more than the contributions you're making while you're out having fun riding motorcycles, helping people develop clean water? The result of that internal conflict, and thanks to some challenges issued by friends who have no problem holding me accountable, was actually me creating a brand big enough that it could fit my life's work into it. So the name Magnum Opus Project is very deliberately chosen because I see this next phase of my career. I'm now 40 years old. But I see like my big vision and my purpose is to really help others kind of discover the alternative path to wealth and designing your lifestyle. I've been fortunate enough to be able to travel the world in my 20s and 30s. I've been able to create multiple virtual businesses that can be run from anywhere on an iPhone. This picture represents a night on a mountaintop in Fernie, British Columbia that was part of nearing the end of a 2-month trip where I took a sabbatical at 29 years old, disappeared into the Canadian wilderness, and I had a fly rod, a motorcycle, and a journal. And what came out of that was I didn't know what I was going to create, but I knew it had to meet 3 rules. Number 1 was help others more than yourself. Number 2 was turn a 6-figure net profit so you can live and give the way you want. And number 3 was be able to run it from anywhere in the world with an iPhone so you can have that feeling on demand. This painting is an original. It's got an interesting story behind it, but it's here to remind me every day, just as this map is. I discovered late in my career that I was a salesperson, I was a cowboy, I was a lumberjack, I was in law enforcement, but I discovered that I was really a teacher, but late in my career. So Magnum Opus Project, my vision for this is to take the network that I have, the knowledge that I have, the communities that I've built, all of the pieces, the amazing team that work for this company, and combine those into something right now that can provide education at the entrepreneurial level. And our mantra here is work less, earn more, do good. So I'm really passionate about showing others the path to wealth and to financial independence, to geographic independence, and to just getting a less than typical result and getting every drop of life. One of my most prized possessions is a photo album. I take a camera everywhere I go. I have over 80,000 photos that I've kept for after the calling, like after I've taken the ones out that weren't any good or weren't my favorites. And I want to help other people discover that part of themselves before they end up being 65 years old saying someday, or man, we should have, because now I have to stay close to the doctor or whatever that might be. I've been really fortunate to have lots of elderly friends throughout my life. And really, watching those people grow old and not be able to achieve their dreams because of physical limitations really motivated me at a young age to get out and live my life. And that getting out and experiencing different cultures and meeting so many different people really gave me a different perspective. And I won't lie, I kind of look at the American dream or the conventional path of the average American as kind of a trap. So we're told to do things a certain way. The people who are telling us those things have good intentions. It's just a system that was designed for an industrial revolution, not for an information society that we've emerged into today. So a big purpose of mine is to help people who want to live a more adventurous, lifestyle and make a bigger contribution, make a bigger impact, tell a bigger story. And for me right now, I can do that through real estate. So I've built a career in real estate. I've done just about everything you can do, from selling an RV pad all the way up to multi-billion dollar developments. Um, and I've like I said, later in my career, I discovered that what really lights me up, what really drives me, and what I never get tired of, is pouring the knowledge, the network, the communities, the connecting the dots, and the right people with the right people, the right people with the right knowledge, the right people with the right opportunities. And that doesn't even, the money is not the most valuable currency in that business. It's the impact you have on others. Ultimately, my vision for this is to scale that up. And ideally, I would like to see this become a post-secondary, an autonomous entity that becomes a post-secondary education institution where we can actually attract and train the next generation of entrepreneurs, of small business owners. And I'll tell you, like, what I've done to kind of seed that vision. I took my entire retirement account structure. So I had self-directed IRAs, SEP IRAs, solo 401ks, all self-directed. I aggregated all of that into one single retirement plan, and that is becoming the seed capital or the endowment fund for the future Magnum Opus Project. So we have high school scholarship programs already. We have endowment funds for local high schools. But ultimately, we want to reach those benevolent entrepreneurs in the world that just have that burning feeling that they know they can do more for the world. And ultimately, we can show them how to work less, earn more, and do good. So I wanted to share with you kind of the vision. I have built multiple brands. I've worked in several different aspects of real estate. My name is synonymous with other companies that I no longer own, but right now Magnum Opus Project is my main focus. And I've got a team of amazing people that do amazing things to help the people in our community. And hopefully you can be a part of that. If you have any questions, you can use the Contact Us form on this page, or you can email support@magnumopusproject.com, and one of our team members will get back to you immediately. Thanks so much, guys, and welcome to the Magnum Opus Project.